Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Freedom Inspiration Call. Today, we are here to collectively come together. Mastermind, you can call it, inspiration call, but the point of this is a group of individuals coming together with the same mindset, the same goals, or similarly related, right? We're on the same track, on the same journey of life. Most of us are parents, entrepreneurs, business owners. There are coaches in this group that are already coaching others or learning to coach others. So I think that's exciting because my dream has always been to be a leader, to have confidence enough to be able to share with someone the things that I've learned in confidence, so that then they can also see results, right? This is all about seeing results. And I love how Robert Hollis puts it, that that's just what his passion is, simply seeing someone get the result they're looking for. I mean, how simple is that? So that's my philosophy, and that's what I take as well in my business and my group and everything I do. But to put it simply, I'll let you know, we do have a guest on the call, and I see Coach Dawn, I see Coach Emily. Emily is in Melody Riva's 30-day accountability class. She also knows step-by-step, every single action step to take every single day on Facebook. She's absolutely someone that inspires me. Because of her motherhood journey, we all know that there are 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 sides of everyone's life. There's your children's story, your parents' story, your father's story, your husband's story, your children's point of view. Like, there's all these different points of view, right? Of who you are, who I am, who we are, and what we're doing. And if we only see those, if we only take the collective of what everyone else sees and expects of us and knows of us, without creating a firm foundation in our confidence of who we truly are first, we will continue to struggle. We'll continue to have Frankenstein businesses where we do just multiple things at random times, hoping for a result. Measurable results is what we're looking for. And that's in every area. And honestly, I can say that even in my marriage, right? And in my motherhood journey, I can see measurable results. I can see now that I can get to about 5 p.m. before I really need to focus on avoiding triggers for my issues, right? I can get through a lot of my day now. It's not because I know everything or have, anything that you don't have. Hi, Maria. It's only because I plug into my tools and resources throughout the day, and now it carries me further, right? I just imagine when I think of a visual, I think of Robert, Melody, anybody that's gone before you. You might have another mentor, coach. Maybe it's your preacher, pastor. There are many mentors in our life, our parents. If we are open, our children can even mentor us and help us to see so much in our life. As a mother, 10 years, I know that I'm learning every day from my children now. It was a crazy thing to realize. So I ask to inspire you, if you're learning from your children, to let them know, because I see that gives them confidence, right? Where does confidence come from? We can't buy it, right? It's not something on the menu at a restaurant or, where you go. You're not going to see confidence, $99, done. You might see coaching courses, right? $1,500. $99, $249, whatever it is, where people put their worth, what they charge for something. We live in a systematic society, right? We all have to do business. We're all here to live a system and build this society, build this earth, right? With our gifts and with who we are. But if we don't trust who we are, and that's what confidence is to me, trusting who I am. It has nothing to do with self-love. I know a lot of times, Melody mentioned this on her class, a lot of times people will confuse self-love for self-trust, and they'll think, well, I love myself. I spend time with myself. I do the things I know, will build me up. In my heart, hi, so sweet. Hi there. What else? What else is confidence? It's situational, right? You can probably admit and think of times where you're going into a situation where you feel really good. You feel really strong. You know what you're doing. You know where you're at. You might know a lot of facts, knowledge about this subject, topic, whatever it is that you do. But the fact is that we'll always be in situations where we're learning something new. unless we seclude ourselves and hibernate and like, you know, seclude away, if we live in this world and if we go outside, change, newness, you know, unexpected life, unexpected situations is what we face every day. We know it. It's coming for us. The unexpected is coming for us. Now, how do we get out of that not knowing what's coming? How do we get out of feeling like it's coming for us? Dawn and I were talking. We were having a one-on-one the other day, and I love this because, you know, some of us have one-on-ones where we talk on the phone and we're crying. Right? We do that. You know, having a coach and a mentor means you can open up and say whatever you want. You will not be judged. You will not be given a set of steps to take necessarily. But sometimes we celebrate wins. And this recently, it reminds me of talking to Coach Don and how dreams, we see our dreams coming for us, and how we were joking about it and we were putting a visual behind it of like our dream, like the beach, right? Chasing us down the road. We're on like a pavement, right? And the beach is chasing us. So you can transfer your visuals that are fearful to be funny visuals, to be fun things. Like if you're afraid of things coming that you don't know of, set your standard and your intention for what your dream is and visualize that coming for you instead, right? That's just a powerful thing to do. Visualize anything on a regular basis. You will feel it. You will sense it. You will cry if in your visualization. So every day we should be visualizing. Melody helped me be accountable to doing this. Every day we should be visualizing, and this builds confidence. It builds confidence because we visualize ourselves confident. We're always going to have times we don't feel confident. Of course, it's coming. I do it every day. 2 hours before this call, I was in the bathroom crying. There are things in my life I am not confident about right now. There are things in my life that I struggle and challenge me every single day. But when I wake up and when I put my self-trust as a standard, and I'm going to give you some steps on exactly what to do every day for that, then I find I'm stronger and I'm able to visualize my dreams consistently throughout the day, no matter what's coming at me, no matter what fears, no matter what, you know, other people might be saying, no matter what my children might think of me. We know grown children grow up and then they get real honest and they start telling you things, and it's okay because they have the freedom of speech like we do. They have the freedom to think and see whatever they want. And it's been able to help me realize that they are my mirror, and that they help me to see what's within me that I need to take a look at. And as I see my children that way more now, I'm growing more in my motherhood. I'm more at peace. So I inspire you also to see that confidence begins with action. There's no doubt about it. Visualizing is an action that we take, right? And as we're consistent with our actions, that is what's going to build your confidence. Whatever the action steps are for you that are taking you. Like first, we need to make sure that the actions we're taking are absolutely taking us where we want to go and not somewhere else. Because lacking a master plan, basically, lacking, it's called, here, look, achievement. I just looked at my notes. Achievement. So if you lack an achievement, then you are going to lack confidence, right? So as you achieve and as you grow in whatever it is you're growing in, for a time in a season, I used Melody's achievement. I still do. Robert's achievement, right? I'm not a millionaire. I haven't created that much money in my network marketing company, but my mentor has, my upline has. And I'm following their path. I'm doing the same thing they're doing. So guess what? I have confidence that it's working. I see the results. I'm getting the results I'm looking for. And it's not of my own achievement. I'm edifying another person's achievement. So it can also be someone else that you're edifying and that you basically grow with. You know, we don't ever grow alone. We always have somebody with us, somebody around us that is germinating us and helping us grow. So borrow achievements if necessary to build that confidence. We're all going to have anxiety. We're all going to have stress when we're doing new things every day. There's just no question about it. You guys can admit it, right? There's always a time where the uncertain's coming. And here's some things that we're going to be able to do to help have that confidence and have that self-trust. So the first one, I've already mentioned it, visualizing. I'm going to tell you, this was the last thing I did on the list of the 30-day accountability because I just didn't think it was that important. And it took time and it took peace. I had to choose to sit quietly with myself and get to know me. And I really didn't feel like doing that. I didn't really want to know more about me. I didn't really want to be quiet with myself. I mean, I read somewhere, being ourself is the biggest fear of humans. Being ourself is simply, if we really think about it, is our biggest fear. So when we visualize ourselves exactly as we want ourselves, our life, your marriage, your motherhood, right? Your children's health, whatever it is in your life, what I do is instead of focusing on those things and praying that those things will get better, I make a list of those things and then I write the opposite. What can I do, a peaceful, mission to change these things without focusing on those things, without focusing on the pain and the dis-ease in my body or whatever it is, right? So then what do? I focus on health. I focus on my supplements. I promote them. I talk to people about them. My pain has now become my purpose. So I don't have to talk about my pain anymore. I can just simply focus on my purpose. So visualizing will help you consistently see your purpose in every situation. When you get in stressful situations, when you get in any other situation that's going to bring up, that's basically going to get your mind going. We really want to, when you talk about self-confidence, what you're doing, if you really don't think about it much, you're turning off your mind and you're turning on your heart of who you really are. That's it. So simple. And we start do that with visualizing. What's number 2? Number 2 is take worry out of your vocabulary. Just don't do it. I know it's a journey. It's a journey for me too. Every single day I wake up and say, I'm taking worry out of my vocabulary. And then what do? I focus on what that confidence is that I can grow, that I can build. So for me right now, it's my business. It's my motherhood. I can feel confident and know that I'm doing my best now that I've let go of the fact that I'm not responsible for my children's safety 100% of the time. Like I felt that way at one time. So every time they were apart from me, panic set in and uncontrollably crying, whatever you want to, emotional symptoms are just symptoms of fear, of a lack of confidence. So now that I have confidence that God's taking care of them, that they are cared for by a bigger source than even me, their own mother, that's powerful. So that's been able to help give me confidence. So take worry out of your vocabulary. Okay, number 3 is treat it like a $1 billion business. It doesn't have to be your business. It could be your parenting. It could be your what do you call it? Your wifehood, right? Your relationships with your spouse or your significant other, where you're saying, okay, I'm going to treat this like this is the $1 billion. This is the $1 billion man in my life. This is the $1 billion relationship. You're not thinking of this as far as cost. You're thinking of this as far as visual value, right? When we visualize, we're putting value on what we can't see. So you're visualizing a great value in your relationship, in your business, in whatever it is. So I'm just going to give my business as an example because this is what I'm doing today. In this day and age, I schedule my business. My business is scheduled from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. every single day, no matter what. No matter what, because that's the only time that's predictable for me. I can be confident that I can work on my business from 5 to 7 because I am confident that I will get no interruptions. If I do, they're minimal and I can combat them real easy that early in the morning and stay on track with my business goals. But before it was my business goals, it was my marriage. It was my relationships. I prioritized my relationships like they were worth $1 billion. Like every person I was messaging on Facebook was sending me $1 billion on PayPal that day. That's how I treated them. Like they were the star of the show because they are. They are. If I'm a leader, as a mother, God's been showing me how to be a leader ever since I've been becoming a mother. And I think if you're a parent or if you're just here in this world, you're also a leader. We are absolutely here to lead something, to lead someone, or you wouldn't be here. Truth. It's the truth. So treat every single goal and intention in your life as if it's worth $1 billion. That's what I would say. And Melody, that's Melody's recommendation. And we know she's Robert Hollis's 55th millionaire. She's got great success habits. It's great to follow people that have the results we're looking for. That's why I hired her as my coach and mentor. She didn't become my mentor when I joined my company. She was already my mentor, and I was already growing with her for a year or so, almost a year, when this was introduced, when the new business income was introduced. So what we've established is 2 streams of income, which is Robert Hollis's big thing with business and success, is multiple streams of income, residual, passive. That's what our membership, that's what your membership here is to me. It is passive income. I've created these courses. There's videos in the files. There's 4 different courses in there. I went the extra mile. I just continued to go through the mind, body, and spirit to where I felt I had what was ready for the group. And then we announced it, and now it's passive. So, I get inquiries. You look at the request. I have over 100 requests. Coach Dawn, she's so welcome and invites friends to join us on a regular basis. You are welcome to invite friends to join us. But the fact is, anything we want is possible. I always thought it was a pipe dream. My husband said it was a pipe dream that I could get paid on Facebook every day if I wanted to. And now I see that. Now I have a system that makes that happen, and I'm confident in it because I see the results. I can see the growth on my Facebook fan page. If you have a business on Facebook, you have a Facebook fan page. If you don't have a fan page, then you're running a business out of your home personal page, which is okay. It's less measurable that way. So our mentors recommend to have a fan page, have a public group that you are growing. That's your business. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what company you're in. We're talking about growing your network, growing your heart, having confidence in what you're doing, whatever it is, right? And again, when I was growing my group, I was working on building those relationships and talking to people like as if they were real people and not just a name in Messenger, because I did struggle with that. I struggled with connecting with people and making those names and those words feel real. Those people feel real to me. I don't know if any of you have struggled with that as well. I know actually some of you, I've talked to, I've heard some things. So I know it's common. So another thing that we can do is use your God-given talents and let your faith carry you. Now, I know everyone is not faith-based, faith-oriented. I absolutely am. Our mentors are biblically, the Bible proves over and over again the miracle that we are. The God memorandum is part of our morning ritual. If you do listen or read that every day, there is no way that your confidence won't grow. There's no way it won't, because it's basically telling you who you are. So that's very important. So if you're not faith-based, then you want to put who you are at the forefront, where your experience is, where your strengths are. Focus on those. And then the last thing is focus on authenticity. In the end, self-confidence really is just being authentic to who you really are, what your beliefs are, what your goals are, truly telling people. Confidence is something that can be felt, right? I didn't really realize that for a long time, but if you talk to people enough, and if you know what to look for in conversations, you can even see confidence or lack of in conversations with people without hearing it, without seeing them in person. So that's where your Power in Words from Melody Riba, that is the way to see your own. Obviously, I use that for my own self for a long period of time before I ever really was able to help someone else see that. I had to see that power in words in my own life first. So being authentic to who I am was not an easy process for me. It wasn't. I had a lot of beliefs and things that I was doing in my life for other people's happiness and for other people to accept me. and to value me for what they wanted me to be. And what happened was then I had low self-confidence. I didn't trust myself, believe in myself, because I never really knew who I was. You know, there were all these differences. I was torn and pulled, and I sensed that something was just off. So anytime you feel low confidence, put these things into practice. There's another thing I want to give you, a resource that Melody gives us. She's given it several times. I know you've heard of it before. Mel Robbins 54321 video. You can look that up on YouTube if you've never seen that before, but that is what you can do when you're growing your self-confidence, right? When you know that it's still not quite there and you're still visualizing, maybe you're on day 20 of your visualizing, of your I am statements, and you still feel that lack of self-confidence, right? You can absolutely use your tools and resources in any situation when they're used enough. And that's where I recommend, and I want to inspire in all of you, be consistent with your morning ritual. You don't have to give a lot of time. My morning ritual didn't start at an hour. It started at 15 minutes. That's it. I set an alarm. I woke up 15 minutes before my family. I kept it simple and easy. And then what I did was just keep adding morning rituals throughout the day. Now, I've been doing this for a year and a half. I've been practicing a consistent morning ritual, almost 2 years. And I can absolutely attest to, give a testimony, it works. I know it works in my life, but the beauty of this is whatever you want in your life, it'll bring to you. Because I read the testimonies. I see you guys message me and showing me your like back office that you got paid that day or something, you know, things that you're drawing and attracting that are just coming to you because of the visualizing, because of the confidence that you have in yourself. It's amazing, and I love it. I love seeing you have confidence. I love seeing your smiles on Facebook and your videos. Oh my gosh, Emily has started her Science of Getting Rich series. Yay! If you're looking for someone to follow as a resource and a tool for you doing your own series, Emily would be great because she's in it right now. She's literally doing it right now. And the benefit is you can watch her live videos, take notes, and then do your own. I have a series of Science of Getting Rich videos as well. They're in Journey to Freedom. It's a public group. There are several in there that I give away as a gift. And that is part of this process here, sharing my heart and sharing the truth that if I know who I am and if I'm confident with who I am first, I can succeed in anything. And you can succeed in anything. Anybody's done it before. It can be done again, right? So follow the path, stay inspired, and be committed to you in your morning ritual. And you know, there is a reason they call it morning ritual. I know everyone doesn't do it in the morning, but I want to inspire you to try. Thank you, Dawn. She says, love your messages. Maria, awesome. So great to see you guys. Look at all your stars. You do have stars in your eyes as well. Positive, you know, that is something too that I see popping up over and over again in your feeds. Positivity. Bright sparkles like sunshine comes in my mind, happiness, kindness, joy, love. You are all about that. And I love all of you are. And I love it. When people can come to our profile and, you know, I say profile because obviously this is, we're in video, we're posting this on social media somewhere. I post it to YouTube first, and then it goes on Facebook in our members group for you to watch as a replay. But the beauty is it's there forever now. And my purpose, my dream was always to create that, you know, something, give my heart, be able to have a purpose through my pain, through whatever in my day I'm struggling with. And this platform has given me that. This platform has given me somewhere to be confident. It's given me a reason to have integrity. It's given me so much that I didn't expect. So always be open to receiving, even when you might not expect, even when you might be looking for something else. Always leave a space at the end of your sentence. I heard an audio this morning and they kept saying that over again. I don't know if you watched Oprah's Soul Sundays, but I often watch her replays, and I watched one this morning, and that was the point. It just kept saying to always leave space after that statement, or maybe it's a question or a sentence, but leave some space for new, for something new to come. Even if you might be expecting, You know, maybe something's happened repeatedly over and over again, right? Always expect that miracle, that this could be the moment that this is going to be different. So that's it. I love you guys. If you have anything to add or share, or obviously questions, I am here and an open book for you. I love you all so much. All right, well, I will call it a day. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. My motto is make every day a Sunday. Make every day a Sunday. And, you know, Melody inspired that in me when she gave me all of these resources for this morning, the morning ritual I do now and use. That's when I realized every day can be a Sunday. I know that's just like it's a perception, right? Like Sundays is a day to relax, a day to, you know, be off, be free. And I want to inspire you to make every day feel that way. Every day. I love you all. Bye. Thank you so much, everyone. If you want to email me, you can do so. Rita@bitsybaby.com, BITSYBABY.com. That is my first source of contact. Before I ever check into Facebook in the morning, I'm checking my emails and I'm doing business actions first. And then I log into Facebook and start my accountability or, you know, the action steps, connecting, sharing. I love sharing y'all's posts, any posts you make public that are inspirational. I love going through and sharing those and inspiring others with those. So thank you for sharing your heart and for showing up. Because truly, that's all it really is showing up every day. I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. I love you.
Bye. Talk again next Sunday.
Bye, Sunday.